Good morning, citizens of Elliott. Welcome to the Daily Husky Howl. I'm Lily. Today is Wednesday, January 15th, 2025, and it is an A day. We will follow our regular schedule.
And I'm Sam. We're here to bring you the latest news from around the school. Let's get started with today's announcements.
Happy Hat Day, everyone. It was great to see the variety of caps on the way in.
Yearbooks are still available for purchase. Did you know that everyone is in the yearbook at least once? Don't wait to order yours. The price goes up in February. Now let's check in on sports and birthdays.
Our basketball teams both had games against Westbrook Middle School yesterday. The teams played well. Our girls team won and played hard. Our boys team had an amazing victory with the JV. The JV teams also both won their games. There are no birthdays today.
Thanks, Nix. Now, what's the weather looking like for today?
Well, Huskies, today's forecast calls for mostly clear sunny skies with a high of only 32 degrees. I predict that the weather is just going to get more cold before we see shorts again. But there are people in shorts out there. I do not really get it. Now let's move on to some fun facts and jokes.
As you know, today is National Hat Day. Hats have been worn as uniforms, fashion accessories, and protective gear. And did you know that they date all the way back to before 3,300 BCE? That's right, that's older than both your parents combined. One of the earliest known confirmed hats was worn by a Bronze Age man nicknamed Ötzi, whose body was found frozen in a mountain between Austria and Italy, where he had been since around 3,250 BCE. He was discovered wearing a bearskin cap with a chin strap made of several hides. Stitched together resembling a Russian fur hat.
Here's our joke of the day. What did the hat say to the scarf? You hang around while I go on ahead.
Today's lunch is a beef hot dog with baked beans, fresh celery sticks, or a fresh-made chef salad with a roll. And now here's a little historical fact to round out our news.
On this day in 1797, the first top hat worn by John Hetherington of London. He had to appear in court after he had stepped out onto the streets of London wearing the distinctive headgear. It caused a sensation, so much that a crowd formed, and Hetherington was eventually arrested and given a summons for disturbing public peace. In court, he was found guilty of wearing a hat calculated to frighten timid people. The arresting officer said the sight of this construction was so overstated that various women fainted, children began to cry, and dogs started to bark. One child broke his arm among all the jostling. He had to pay a sum of £50.
Well, that's all for today's announcements. Teachers, please remember to take attendance and lunch counts at this time.
And now today's quote of the day comes from poet John Oldham. And all your future lies beneath your hat. Hats off to you today, Huskies.
Have a well-worn Wednesday, and as always, make it a great day or not, the choice is yours.